What is they saying, bro? So you gonna do this to me, gang? All because I ain't mingle? Why you worried about me mingling anyway, dude? You a principal. I have absolutely no idea what this game is. Apparently it's called the Amazing Digital Dating Simulator. I don't know who made this. I don't know why it exists. I don't even know if this is gonna be wholesome, cursed, or put me on a watch list, you feel me? But we gonna find out right now, today. Let's hop into it and see how the dating life is for me. Okay. Okay, this how we start? Hey. I don't even know who this is. What does that mean? That look like a mouse. I don't even know. I meant to say that really look like a mouth. Why did I say mouse? I don't even know. I'm speaking too fast. Hold on. I hope when I'm doing this dating, it don't go back too fast. Hold on, because I got a problem of rushing it. Don't even know if you really just wanted to smoke. Let me know, cause I promise I'm clutching it. I've been the type of young. Oh my God, what is this? Yeah, what is this? Welcome to the Amazing Digital Dating Simulator, a slice of lifestyle school setting where anything and everything is possible. I'm Kane, and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the Amazing Digital Academy. Help your classmates pull pranks on the teachers, become a straight A student, or a rule-breaking delinquent. All this while possibly finding love along the way. Okay, but enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things, what uniform will you be donning? You know I gotta go with the guy. Everyone just won't let me know I be fly. Sounds good. How about your name? What should we call you? What the bro, my keyboard, bro, it seriously got a typing problem. I did not even, Jay, huh? Are you sure you like that name? I mean, it's typical, but yeah, bro, that's my name. Then let's head inside. Yeah. Hi, my name is Jay. I'm a transfer student to the the Amazing Digital Academy. My parents moved to the countryside after a vague, tragic event that changed the course of our lives. After I said goodbye to all my friends, my parents got my transcripts and packed up the car. Today is my first day at this new school. Let's see how it is in here, man. Hello. My name is Kinger. You must be pleased to meet me. Good morning, students. On the docket today, we have a new student named... what's your name again? It's Jay, bro. I'm Jay. Don't mess with me and we'll be good. I'm Jay and I'm always down for a good time. Hey, everyone. I'm Jay. I look forward to learning what you are. You know what? Righty. Oh, go on and take any open seat, Jay. Most of our students don't bite. I will hope not. I take a moment to think of who to sit by. I take a seat next to the girl in colorful hat and sailor uniform. I sit next to the shy looking girl with a comedy man. Nope. I know who you talking about. No. I sit next to the mismatched figure with a bored look on their face. I sit next to the cheery looking rag doll. Let's take a seat next to the, girl in the colorful stuff. Pawn me. Oh, hi. She gives me a shy wave, as if she's surprised I want to sit next to her. Hello there. I squint down at her desk. Written on it is the name XDDCC, though I'm pretty sure I heard another student address her as Pawn me. What is they saying, bro? What is that? It's Pawn me, she says, covering the plaque on her desk with one of her gloves. Just Pawn me. She lets out a sigh. When I first got here, well, it's a long story, but basically I couldn't remember my name, so Kane tried to make up one for me. For the first few days here, I was XDDCC. How did she manage to pronounce that? For real. But nobody could pronounce. I see why. So we ended up going with the second name he picked out. Pawn me. Guess that makes sense. Though, come to think of it, since you just showed up, I'm officially not the newest one around here. So I can show you the ropes if you're interested. Just as she says that, the ragdoll student at the front of the class seems to take notice of us, walking over to our desk. Oh man. Oh, hold on, Ragatha. Oh, hi you two. Pawn me, are you making friends with the new transfer student? Hey, Ragatha. Yep, just talking to Jay. Pawn me turns to me. Jay, this is Ragatha. She's our class president. Ragatha extends a hand towards me. Welcome to our school, Jay. If you ever need help with anything at all, I'm your gal. Oh man, we already got like two potential people who can show us the ropes, I'm happy you and Pomni are getting along. Can I tempt you with a tour of the school later? Maybe Pomni can come along too. What do you think? Oh, that's really okay, Ragatha. I've been on your tour a few times. I'll set this one out. She was here first though, gang. So, no, Pomni kinda cool. Oh, you sure? Well, okay. What do you say, Jay? I ain't gonna lie, Ragatha. I ain't gonna... Oh, this is funny. Why would I say that? A tour sounds great, Ragatha. I ain't gonna do Pomni like that. Let's just go with the second one. Oh, cool. Oh, man. I probably should have went with Ragdoll, honestly. I was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something burst into the room. Kinger! Class, how do you do? Jay, wasn't expecting you here. Maybe you'll be the secret ingredient to make this school interesting. I ain't gonna lie, hold up. This beat kinda, you feel me? Hitting on something. Hold on now. Zobul. Is this even a girl? I don't know. Is there a reason you're here, Kane? That's right. The reason I'm here is to make sure we all have an Enrichment Academy experience. One filled with fun, danger, adventure. Danger? And it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time that I tell you that means the end of the school life as we know it. However, my sweet toothed students, you're benevolent. Bro, oh my gosh. Your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. At this point, the sharp tooth bubble next to him pipes up. How are you bringing interest to the school, Mr. President? What's one thing no academy around here has ever had? Jax. A cast of full characters? A competent principal? Adequate funding? No school around here has a cultural festival. So I, being your oh my god, here go this word again. Being your benevolent principal has decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best cultural festival this side of the Pacific Ocean. Make it flashy. We gotta keep the interest of our investors after all. You all have 5 days. Break a leg or two. As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darts out of the room, disappearing from view as he heads to his appointment. Uh-oh. Lunchtime, let's get it going. Okay, we here. Oh, after my chaotic first half of the day, I worked up quite an appetite. What we eating then? The cafeteria was bustling with unfamiliar faces. Around me, there was a selection of places to buy lunch, but none of them stood out from one another. Having a bad lunch is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Like, no free options, like you have the bang, cause of course you got options that you pay for, but like worst paid lunches. I'm glad I didn't have to go through that when I was in school. I was a kid and I'm keeping it cool. I was a kid and I'm keeping it smooth. I was a bad kid, ain't no bad rules. I just do what he do. We come through, we do what it do. Baby, I'ma do my cha-cha, I'ma do my cha-cha, and you know I got moves. I picked up something to eat at the nearest food place and set about deciding where to sit down. Still, as I scan the bustling lunchroom, I don't recognize anyone from the class. I could check the library, maybe Pomni or Jax is there trying to find out what, We do need Pomni. Let's just sit alone, we don't need nobody, man. We don't need nobody. I found a seat at an empty table and set my food down there. Apparently today was pork cutlet day. But by the time I got to the front of the line, all of the pork cutlets had already been taken out. Dang. Greedy kids. I ended up just taking a slice of stale pig and oh no. No, bro, they supposed to got you some more, bro. They supposed to brought out some more to serve. I sigh. This is just like my old school. I sit alone. Just like my old school. When the lunch bell finally rings, I step out of the lunchroom and head to afternoon classes. They're uneventful. I walk to my locker, entering a combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's event. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. I gather my things and wait a little bit, but alas, no one approaches me. Ain't nobody. Guess I didn't make substantial enough impression on anyone today. Bro, we should've stayed with Ragdoll. Well, there's always tomorrow. I head out of the school front doors and brave the chill of the evening on my own. I sit on the curb waiting for my parents to come pick me up. I wait and wait and wait. It's nighttime, they still ain't come. What type of parents I got, boy? It's starting to get dark. It is dark, nigga. A cold breeze rushes by, chilling me to the bone and fill my nose with the scent of stale cherry blossoms. Everything's stale, huh? You just get the experience of everything stale, none fresh. The moon is high in the sky as I get up from my perch and begin to walk. As I make my way further from the school entrance, I see a silhouette of someone in the trees. Looks like someone was waiting for me. They're too short to be Ragdoll, Gangle, Zuber, or Jax, and I don't remember Pomni wearing a suit like that. Bro, this is the precedent. Ahoy there, Jay. As I reach the tree line, their appearance becomes more clear. Yeah, I already could tell, bro. Hey there, old sport. Hey, Principal Kane. Pretty cold out here, huh? Is it? I hadn't noticed. What you doing? What's going on? Why you walking up to me at night? What you even still doing at the school? You that busy? Looks like you had a rough first day. Jay, it's a shame too. When we talked earlier in the intro, I really thought you seemed excited to mingle. I should've just, well, no matter. I guess we'll need to restart from square one. Eh? Square one? What? Principal Kane reaches out and taps me with his cane. What the? I feel my memories begin to unravel. What the hell? First, my memories became fuzzy, like I'm watching them on TV, but the TV has really bad reception. Then, my entire body starts tingling, like when you sleep on your arm. Weird, and oh yeah. They on some weird stuff. They did say it was gonna be some weirdness going on. It feels fuzzy, and you can't move it, no matter how hard you try. All shades of color fades to dull gray. Maybe next time, flex those socializing muscles a bit. Eh, Jay? So you gonna do this to me, gang? All because I ain't mingle? Why you worried about me mingling anyway, dude? You a principal. Here's a hint. Focus on spending time with at least one person. That's what I was trying to do. And maybe say things they like to hear. Just some advice. Best of luck. Next go round. With a shake of his cane, the last of my consciousness dissolves. That is crazy. Game over. We failed. Hey, we failed just like that. How the fuck did we fail like that? I need to mingle with somebody. I gotta mingle with Agatha, baby. I gotta mingle with Agatha, baby. You wanna smoke? I'ma smack you, baby. I ain't mean to say that. I don't put my hands on no one. If you really want smoke, all you gotta do is let me know, then I'll be on one. That's when I tell the lady go home. Just like it's baseball, I tell the little baby go home. That nigga's acting too hard. He be acting like he really bulletproof. Pull up, but yo don't. Alright, we back here. We gonna skip all this. Let's sit down next to Ragged this time. I'll take my seat next to the ragdoll girl in the blue skirt and vest. She's paying such close attention to the lecture, I hesitate to introduce myself, not wanting to disrupt her. Hey, new stuff. My name is Ragatha. I'm the class representative, so you can talk to me. If there's anything you need, like an extra pencil or dealing with Jax if he gives you a hard time, anything at all. I can tell she's trying very hard to make me comfortable and like part of the class. As a transfer student, I appreciate the effort. Well, that's not very nice, Raggy. Bad mouthing me to the new kid. Based on the grin on the purple rabbit's face, this must be the Jax that Ragged is talking about. Jax? She cries out, exasperated. Don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, Nobi, if you want the perfect straight A student, you can trust Ragged to make that happen. Oh, thanks, Jax. That's oddly nice of you. But you're gonna bore everyone to tears and nobody's gonna wanna hang out with you. Now, if you wanna have real fun, be cool and be loved by everyone. I'm the guy to talk to. I don't think Jay wants to go around putting pranks on everyone, and I really don't think. Jax interrupts her again. These two must have some sort of history. They've been into any gap in They've been into any gap in one another's argument to berate one another. Yeah. I bet the new kids wants to spend all day reading textbook. Good one, Ragatha. Well, that's better than being a jerk all the time. The two keep interrupting and talking over one another. How has nobody noticed the escalating argument at the front of the classroom? Evidently, I'm the only one who wants to end this argument. What's wrong with being a good student? Ragatha smiles a friendly smile, turning to me with a look of genuine gratitude before turning to face Jax again. See, Jax? People like Jay want to focus on their academics. I mean, I want to pull some pranks too, don't get me wrong. I'm just not trying to, Ragatha leans over to me. If you want, can I give you a tour of the school during our lunch break? She pauses for a moment. Only if you want to though. I totally get wanting to be left alone on your lunch break. Well, she may not be the most assertive member of our class, but I can tell her smile and positivity are genuine. A part of me is excited to start our class tour, but another part of me worries that if I tell Ragatha that her darting on me might start to smother me. I'm not finna read over all this again. No, I'm not. I just realized too that I sat with nobody at lunch. This is a dating simulator game. Why would I choose that option? Okay, let's let Ragatha give us a tour of the school. I grabbed a sandwich from the lunch line. Okay, something better. We got stale pizza last time. And then we looked around for Ragatha. She did want to give me a tour, right? There she go. Oh, Jay, sorry for keeping you waiting. Did you want to start our tour today? Sure thing. That's what I like to hear. Let's get started then. I like Ragatha so far. She cool. She cool people. She really cool people. Don't you mess with me, otherwise this shit'll get lead through. Sometimes you gotta listen. The student can really teach you. I don't even know I'm a feature. I was really hungry, need some feeding. This is the main stairwell. Our homeroom is upstairs, so you need to know where to see us to get to class. But you probably already knew that, bro. But you probably already knew that, cause our class is on the 3rd floor, and you would have had to take the stairs to get there. She always do this, little nervous. Oh, but you like chill, gang. She must really like our character. She walks to the left, taking us back to the lunchroom. This is the lunchroom where you can grab a bite too, bro. We already. Why would you come back? Whatever. She cuts herself off. Eyeing that sandwich that I'm still eating. Wait a second. She puts her palm to the face. You just met me in the lunchroom. Yeah, she's nervous. So, you already been here too, huh? She giggles nervously, putting on an even weaker fake or something. Okay, this getting good now. She grabs my wrist with gusto, pulling me along with so much zeal that I feel like she's going to tug it out of the socket. I wince as she's pulled me toward the next location. Well, I can at least show you to our homeroom. We head back outside the lunchroom and are halfway up the stairwell when Ragatha realizes that I was in the same class as her this morning, so I've already seen this too. Bro, she tweaking hard, gang. She's tweaking hard. I'm sorry, Jay. I just wasted your entire lunch period taking you around places you already saw at the school. Well, kinda, I guess. She sighs again, slumping forward. You must be pretty annoyed with me, huh? Are you cool? Yeah, I didn't even get through it. That's crazy. This whole tour. It's okay, I know you meant well. Ragatha perks right back up, as if all her mistakes are nothing but my forgiveness. Oh, well, if you're having a good time, maybe I can continue the tour and excuse you from afternoon classes. Okay, we in the office. Ragatha, Jay, what do I owe the pleasure to? Hey, Kane, I was giving Jay a tour of the school, but I wasn't able to give them a full tour during lunch. Can they be excused from the afternoon classes so I can show them other places in the school? Kane stops a moment, then nods. I don't see why not. Now go along, my scrumptious little scholars, and take in the glorious work that is my academy. Ragatha turns to me, taking my hand in hers. Let's not waste any time, Jay. Next stop, the library. Pomni is sorting through a massive pile of books. Here she go, popping up. Finally, Pomni popping up. JayMurks, I forgot the voice I made for her. JayMurks, migration habits of vultures. Guess she's still trying to find a book on culture festivals. We leave her to it. Yeah, we weren't meant to be with Pomni. We also have an art classroom. As we walk into the room, Zubo and Gangle are working away, designing posters for the school. I peek over Gangle's shoulder. She's drawing Pomni with generous proportions. Gangle sees me and throws herself over her art. Don't look, Jay. She's not done with it yet. But you know how impolite it is to look at her arts before it's done? I was just curious. Ragatha takes my wrist and begins to usher me out. Sorry, guys. Y'all need to chill on me, bro. I'm new. All right, time to show you my favorite spot on campus. We walk for several minutes. She leads me down the staircase all the way outside. This is the softball field. Do you play? That was apparently the right question to ask. Ragatha's smile widens. Yep, sometimes I get the other guys out here. But Kane actually has a pitching machine, so sometimes I'll just go out here to let out stress. That's nice. I like baseball and softball. If you ever want to join, let me know. In the distance, the bell to dismiss evening class rings. And now, I'll walk us back to the locker so you can pack up and head out for today. I walk to my locker, entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. Probably Ragatha now. As I gather my things, a familiar doll walks up to me. Yup. Hey, Jay. You get ready to head back for today? Yep. Ragatha looks around a bit seemingly, working away. She working the curves up to ask her something. You know, if you want to, I can walk you back today. How does that sound? Okay, she really shooting. Okay, like she really shooting her shot. Okay, sure thing. Oh, awesome. Okay, this is better than the first run for sure. Ragatha and I make our way to the front doors of the school. Hey, Jay, this is your first night here, right? Sure. I mean, it's technically my first day here. The sun has barely begun to set, so I don't know why she's saying first night. I'll show you to the dorms then. I hate to let her down, but actually, Ragatha, my parents are picking me up today. Ragatha gives me a confused look. Are you sure about that, Jay? I think I am. I'm not sure why she's questioning that, but as she asks me the question, I try to remember what my parents said about picking me up today. I begin to discover worrying gaps in my memories. Did my mom or did my dad drop me off? Was it someone else? What does the car that I dropped off in look like? What do my parents look like? I began to hyperventilate as I realized if it weren't for seeing my own reflection in the mirror when I was washing my face in the bathroom this morning, I wouldn't even remember what I looked like. What's happening to me? It's okay, Jay. Everyone goes through this the first day. They're here. It's okay, Jay. Everyone goes through this the first day they're here. My breath begins to steady. The abstract pattern fades. Things starts to feel, well, normal definitely isn't the word, but at least a little more okay. Yeah, I can agree with you with that one. It still ain't normal. Not even close, but you know, it's easing up. They do? Yeah, it's this weird thing. Nobody really knows how it works. Most of us can't even remember our own names. Oh yeah, Pomni did say that the last run, huh? Well, at least I managed to remember my name. Unless somebody else made that up for me. And with me, bro. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone ever leave campus. So what? Just go inside and sleep on the floor of our homeroom? Ragatha laughs. No, Kane actually built us a set of dorms to stay in. Something to give us a break from the old rigmarole of going from class to class. I don't know if I said that word right. I'll lead you there. Don't worry. We making progress. Just by glancing at the door, I can tell who stays well. Alright, let me guess. The little triangle head person, Zangle. I think that's the name, right? This is Pawn Me. This is Jax. This is the little crazy doll face. This is Ragnar, and this is whoever I'm leaving out, me. The vibrant red and blue door has to be pumped, yup. Another door is sleek with bright geometry shapes all over it. That has to be what Zubul stayed. Yup. Oh, I said Zangle. I could pick Jax's door out of a crowd. It's darker than the others and crisscrossed with black and yellow. Oh. We was wrong about that one. Ragnar stops at a ranchy door style before. I was finna pick this one at first. This is my room, Jay. I'm the class rep and the president assistant here. So if you need any trouble with any of your dorm mates or need anything for your room, I'm your gal. She gives a jovial swing of her arms, sliding her door open. We actually in her room? The inside is adorned with doilies, a thick blue duvet covering her bed, and I think I even see a tea set on her white dresser. My door is always open. As we stand there, Jack walks by. He gives Ragnar a wicked grin. Or it would be, if I could trust Jax not to put a centipede in my room. Come on, Ragnar. Pranking the RA? I can't believe you think so little of me, he says, barely hiding this sadistic grin. This man. And if you don't want to wake up to a centipede in your room, don't let Jax in. Jack lets out a dark chuckle as he overhears her. She waits a few moments to make sure he's out of earshot before lowering her voice. What's she finna say? But seriously, as long as you're not Jax, you're welcome to come visit me. If you need to relax or talk to somebody or just want to say hi. Okay, she rocking with us. She really rocking with us. We already got access to her room. Like, we can come in and chill with her. Okay, now let's go find your room. New stuff? Yep, this is ours. This door is substantially less impressive than the doors to all other rooms. I couldn't come up with a more boring door if I tried to imagine one. Hey, looks can be deceiving. Maybe it's really nice inside. The room looks empty. I ain't gonna lie, hold on, it's getting hot, I need to cool down. Well, there's a lot of room to customize. She walks around in the vast emptiness of my room. Haha, yeah. Can we go back and hang out in your room for a bit? Hold on. I'm really sorry, Jay, but Kane doesn't want us in each other's room after the sun is down. Makes sense. I was finna say that's crazy. I know it's a silly rule, but he says that since this is supposed to be a family-friendly environment, he doesn't want us in each other's room at night. She backs out of my room, crossing her arms across her chest with a nervous giggle. I technically shouldn't even be in your room right now. The rest of our conversation continues with her standing in the hallway and me in my dorm. So that's it for today? Yeah, I mean, you know where school is, right? And you remember all the places I showed you? Yeah, I think I got it from here, I guess. Ragnar nods with a weak smile. Good. That's good. We stand there. The conversation has definitely dried up. Neither of us knows exactly what to say. Bro, this is just like a I usually don't play games like this, but the romance is very, very on point with like Happy in the movies and stuff, you know. I'll see you in class tomorrow. Well, I can walk with you to class tomorrow if you like. Yeah, you know, if you aren't too busy being class rep and resident assistant. Well, as class rep, I'm supposed to help new students get acclimated to our academy. So I can definitely make time for you tomorrow. Okay, bet. I smile back at her as we exchange goodbyes and I close my door. I lay down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take long for me to drift to sleep.
A few moments later.
It doesn't feel like I was sleeping long when the lights in my room flash on, as if overridden by some remote control. What the? The room to my door flies open as confetti sprays from the fire sprinkler. Hello, my darling Toy Box characters. Principal Kane announces from what it sounds like the hallway. Oh, well, time to investigate. Zubul. Kane? What the F are you trying to pour this late at night? Haha, Zubul. I'm here because even with the cultural fair pulling in new viewers, we're still not hitting the numbers that our academy needs us to, which is why I've secured us a sponsorship. Without further ado, I introduce you all to the Wacky Watch. You see, the vendors of the Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for the product, but now we have the perfect setting. But we are adults. I'm actually now gang. Wait, so we actually adult? Okay, that's good to know. Now gangle. I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of affixing a Wacky Watch to each of your own wrists. Each of us glance down. To my shock, the watch is already on my wrist. How did it get there? And don't try removing them either. They've been affixed to your wrist with a very special adhesive. And if you do try to remove them, let's just say they'll be taking a little piece of you with. God dang, taking a little piece of us with it. Oh no. I can hear Gangle beginning to whine as panic sets in. Pawn Me tugs at her Wacky Watch, but no matter how hard she tugs, the wristwatch stays affixed. Ragnar just looks down with a resigned sigh. This principal is crazy, gang. so crazy. As you see, my turtle does. In order to secure the funding we need to make it to day 5 and the cultural fair, I need you wearing that wacky watch at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you to do the ad reads, but it is of paramount importance that none of you insult or try to disable your wacky watches. Good luck with the school's life. Can't wait to see what you do with the cultural fair. Bye. It stretches out with the last syllable as its body folds in on itself. And wait. Strange. Well, I know it isn't ideal, but at least we can all talk to each other now. Should make communicating about the cultural fair easier. With the sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shattering and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. I don't know. I don't want a wacky watch. Well, I think it could be useful. And look, Gangle, there's even a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw. Pomni goes over to Gangle, lifting her wrist and pointing out the picture chat feature. That's kind of nice. Yeah, that's the right spirit, Pomni. Now let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow. Dang, boy, that was just loud. Everyone's door closes. I hear a muffled shout from Jax's door. What the heck? Why is there a watch stuck to my arm? I decide to head in my room before Jax looks for someone to take his frustration out. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. He finna come in, bro. Oh my gosh. I check my wacky watch. I got a text from Ragatha. Her portrait is outlined in gold to indicate that she's an RA. Uh-oh, Ragatha texting us. Hey, Jay. I just wanted to check in on you after the whole wacky watch thing. Guess I'm doing pretty okay, Ragatha. Just getting used to how things work here. I get that. Showing up to this school, losing your memories, and now the wacky watch. It's a lot for anyone to take in. You're telling me. Well, if you ever need to talk to anyone, I'm here. Thanks. I'll have to take you up on it. Oh, really? Yeah, it's nice to talk with you. That's kind of you to say, Jay. Maybe I can make you tea sometime this week before all the culture fair stuff. Okay, tea. That sound nice. Cool. Did she just send a smiling sunglasses emoji? Well, Ragatha can be kind of old-fashioned, but it seems like she genuinely wants to help me fit in here. Nah, she genuinely like you too, my boy. At least I have one friend at the school. Day 1 complete. Okay, we making progress. Okay. That concludes today's video. I usually don't play games like this, but so far, this is very weird. If you enjoyed yourself while watching this and had a murphy time though, show some support, you feel me? Let me know if y'all want to see more of this. And until the end, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.
Claiming that you know me on like you ain't no kidding me, don't gang bang, but I still turn you into my enemy.